Alrighty, hello every folks, and welcome back to this thing. So here's the deal. So the votes were close. I have to say it did come down to 2 votes, but in the end, all 2 people voted for keeping the run going. But anyway, so right, first of all, for some reason I'm showing crappy output for. It's weird. I don't know what that's all about. Hopefully it ends up correcting itself. Anyway. Yeah, it looks on the feedback, it seems like it's coming through okay anyway. Do let me know if there's some sort of issues going on with that. Anyway, so here's the deal. As far as how the the run goes from here, how all this goes. In short, it's just when this situation occurs in the future, the new rule is just if it can be proven that it could have been circumvented. Like for example, in that case, it came down to a few seconds before Steve was going to go take their castle, and they took ours instead. Just because capturing this town triggered all these guys to rush forward, and they just basically stomped over everybody that was defending. So here's the thing. In order for this to count, like in these kinds of situations, it has to be proven that, whoever was left could have gone back and won that fight. Like, that they still had it in them to go back and take this town, for example. So the way that this is going to go is the run gets to continue, but all that front line here, they gotta go. That's the caveat for winning. So this will be situational, it'll be adjusted as we go on, but for the sake of, for lack of a better term, narrative cohesion, that's basically how we're going to do this here. So also, since we kind of learned some stuff from last time, we're going to go ahead and change a few things here. Namely, first of all, Leah and Butts, they need to come back. On top of that, did you wish to exit? No. So first off, sell items. So we're going to go over here, sell the big expensive dealies first. Or did I do that already? No, I didn't. Okay, so this raises vitality. That seems like it'll be useful. Cup of Life, less so. So I'm going to sell that, sell this mirror. I'm going to need that Resurrection Altar. And then Stone of Quickness. It's nice, but it's not going to be what we need right now. On top of that, we need to be able to revive 4 guys, so we'll get rid of, it's kind of funny how they have both these things. It's like we have mail under this one, we have just solid plates over this one. It's a very slight adjustment. So anyway, I'm going to go sell both of those, because they're surprisingly common, given the situation. Anyway, so we'll do that, and plan is, then I can afford 4 depetrifications. So if, let's see, I can get Butts back up on his feet. I can get Leah back up on her feet so that she's not dragging the stupid chickens all the way down into us. On top of that, I will be able to get probably her party back up. But yeah, it's Butts' party. That's the big thing. So if I spend 2 on Butts to get him back up on his feet, 1 on Leah, and probably save 1 more for later, since we'll inevitably end up taking some losses to this chicken again. So what I found out last time is apparently this little chicken squad is one of the quote-unquote biggest kick of the dick moments in the series, I guess. Since apparently there's very little you can do that isn't crazy expensive. At least that seems to be the impression that I've been given off this whole thing. So we're going to go to the shop here. Not going to buy the big fancy stuff like last time. Even though, yeah, the eVTOL I definitely want to come back for. So yeah. Go ahead and buy 4 of those. Will the units led by Steve carry the stone? No. Speaking of, recently I was going through March of the Black Queen. I'm assuming Vale will see this. And yeah, I got to the map with Ceradan. I had Cure Stones. Couldn't seem to figure out how the hell to actually get them out of the stone. Anyway, it's neither here nor there though. So, okay, so we got Rick. He's probably going out to attack these guys. Let's see, what is his condition? Doing alright, his party really isn't, though. Alright, so Rick was heading back to base, so this chick was charging forward. What we really need here... okay, yeah, that's not ideal, but they can manage it. What I need here is for Steve to be able to afford to go in some other direction, so... we're gonna dispatch Ceradan, have him go this way. On top of that, I'm going to go to the organized screen here, And we're gonna go ahead and change equipment a little bit. So first of all, where is Mr. Dude Guy? This guy. So, equip item. Currently incapacitated, you cannot change the equipments. Yay! Okay. Right, I need his shield. So he's dead. I might disband. I know I was able to take that off of him last time somehow. Alright, unit commands, remove character. Remove him. Yes. Alright. So, unequip item. Okay, not change equipment. Why was I able to do that last time? I did get him up somehow. So, okay, let's go ahead and use item. Go ahead and use that on Troy. We're gonna go ahead and use a revive thing on Butts. There we go. And he's gonna get his upgraded shield. It's not necessarily an upgrade, but still. Like, for this situation, he definitely needs this thing. Okay. A change back to basic? No, not exactly. But you're gonna get a different shield, that's for sure. So yeah, go ahead and take this large shield. It's inexplicably better. Next, okay, equip item. You are gonna need this friggin' hallowed shield. So there you go. There we are, and now then for items, use item. Let's go ahead and use this. Get him back. So we need a U for this. We're gonna need. Do we need Toots? Less so. Samson, sure. Yeah, we're gonna have to change this around a little bit, though. Yeah, let's get Luca back here. And here's how we're gonna do this thing. So go over to your formation. Change formation. Now, you're gonna go up in front here. You're gonna be right there. Now we're gonna have one in the back. We're gonna have... Actually, you're gonna be in the back. You're gonna be over here. Either he gets buffed, or they get a unit that's falling asleep. Actually, you know what? Let's even move you up here. I want to do that... Yes. Now let's see. Remove character. So let's get rid of those 2 petrified fairies. And then we'll go ahead and add character, and that'll be the disposable grunts. So this poor bastard will be going right over here. And yeah, there we go. And then we have this one, let's say here. Now with any luck, they'll go ahead and target that back corner. So yeah, we'll do that. So let's see if this works. Now, as far as what this needs to work, there's going to be 2 different approaches here. First of all, since Leah is now back... Actually, wait. Did I forget to revive her? Yes, I did. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Use item, last revive stone. That's what I was saving it for. Because, yeah, last time, the issue was they were chasing Leah, and they decided to chase her all the way back to base. So what I need is for her to kind of lead them off in a bit of a different direction. Only dispatch, cannot use item from organized free. Well, crap. So much for that plan, then. So we're going to send Butts in first. Not ideal, but either way. Butts himself can't get killed that encounter, so yeah, they are starting to get tired. The issue is that, yeah, they need to get tired. Now, I don't know if Steve is immune. That I've actually heard both directions on that one. Right, so Steve's going to get dispatched, but he's going to stick right there. Now... Is there anything for you to do? Okay. Use item, maybe healing leaf. I don't really see what this is gonna do, but it's something, I guess. Not really. Okay, so we're gonna leave that as that. Alright, so they're circling around the side here. So Saradin, you're gonna go here. Steve is gonna go over this way. Yeah, we'll say I kind of preferred the March of the Black Queen version of how they handled base losses. Because it kind of made more sense, where it was like, okay, so you already spent the resources on the fight, but now you're basically kicked out of you're kicked out of the map. You've already spent the resources, and you just go back to the menu. I mean, sure, you could reload, but still, like, the option was there that you did technically lose the fight, but, you know, you still, you didn't just get an instant game over kind of situation. But, anyway. So, that... Missile. Yeah, these guys will get knocked back, but they'll hopefully get some flank damage in. In fact, maybe if the fight goes on long enough, they'll, not quite. We'll probably pull off the same strategy with them, where we're just sending them off to the back. Now, if anybody could tell me, is my software on this end just acting up, or is there actually some sort of connection issue going on? Because it, again, on playback, it shows fine. But then when it, but then when I'm looking at the output thing here, it just keeps going red for some reason. Yeah, just go for leader. Okay, he sleeps, good. So these guys should be able to go leaderless pretty soon here. So there's one more encounter, and we should be alright. Good. Good. So yeah, for those that weren't here, basically the vote was to keep the run going, but there's going to be a bit of a rule change, in that basically I have to be able to go and beat that line of characters, the one that was sort of forming their defense line and all that. So I have to beat those 4 squads that took the base last time. So that's kind of the shtick here. Okay, so they're back. It seems like Chicken Chick is running away. Now we're gonna have everybody pile in here. Technically speaking, they don't need to be beaten. But if there's an opportunity to end them right here, that'll be ideal. Yeah, unfortunately, Steve got attacked right from the front. Okay, strategy, yeah, just go for weakest. Chicken did not go to sleep. Okay. A couple units got petrified, but they can retreat out of this. Actually, yeah, that's good. That's good. That'll be enough for the others to follow up on. That's perfectly fine. So they're gonna get launched back. Still acceptable. Yeah, you go after Jenna here. Presumably they're still going to engage here, and yeah, I think Butts should be able to get in right at the back there. Should hopefully sort out these little problems. Yeah, Aisha's squad is probably going to get completely owned again. That's fine, they're not meant to win, they're just meant to plink. Yeah, they're doing okay. It's not ideal, but they're doing okay, and I still don't know why every fight with these guys causes an alignment down. Anybody familiar with what that's about? Like, if that's actually a mechanic? Didn't get the sleep. Come on, get the sleep. Good. Come on, let me get commands. Could not get commands there. Alright, so they're down. They're probably going to heal again. Yeah. Alright, I need Steven up in that mess then. Actually, Nancy might be able to take out their leader. No, she can't, because they keep freaking healing, right. That is frustrating. So we're almost definitely going to lose that town, but it's... You know what, it's alright. As long as we can deal with the chicken squad, we can come up with solutions for everything else. It's just, yeah, there's no way to feasibly hold this town against this crap right here. Not without any of the other ace squads around. B team's just getting trounced left and right. That's a strange decision. For some reason they're afraid of archers. It feels like they're very generically afraid of stuff that they maybe shouldn't be. By the way, thank you for shooting way at the back row there. That's really helping. I mean, can I use the Pendra? No. That was weird. Oh, they're afraid of that. Is that what it is? Also, his body's his greatest weapon. How much do you want to bet he tries to use that on his wife every now and then? Yes, do the fatal dance. Yeah, they're still taking losses, but... it was almost a win. It's kind of annoying how bulky she is, but we'll break through. Eventually. They're gonna heal now, of course, because why wouldn't they? Yeah, they're gonna take the town. Let's manage to get in on their side, and this should be perfect for him to take out the leader, actually. Or not. Dang it, whatever, okay. Go attack weakest then. Now, one of them... He can at least take out one of them here. I mean, his defense is holding, and he managed to take out one of them? Good. Yeah, I'd assume their line would go up. Those things are frickin' evil. Also, I love that they're just carrying around the statues of their fallen friends here. Alright. Butts, please continue. Steve, I'm gonna need you to actually deal with this situation right up here. I have a feeling they're about to try to pull some shenanigans, and they were a bit of a problem last time. Right, and you are actually just gonna stick on defense real quick. Actually, one thing that kind of bugged me last time is that, technically speaking, it still would have been a win, but there was exactly one situation where there was one miss and it caused them to get a technicality loss. Oh well, oh well. I will say, if we end up beating this though, I'm gonna have to edit the movie poster for this thing again. Put like a little time turner on his sword or something. Okay, so he's just gonna go for his AoE and basically get the hell out of here. Yes! Suck it, chicken! Gonna be having some friggin' chicken wings after this crap. And whoever finishes them off first gets a cookie! Looks like it'll be Butts. Butts won't get a cookie. He will be getting a butt cookie. That sounds... nefarious. Come on, just finish them so we can be done here. One more loss. It's okay, it's okay. Butts' team is still mostly whole. It's, plate armor, fine. Alright. Mr. Rick, please go ahead and go back to town. Actually, it's surprising we didn't lose that town. They weren't after the town. Alright, so you go there. Mr. Steve, how would you like to go ahead and just deal with these guys? There we go. I'm probably going to go ahead and post somebody up to watch that northern bridge, but I'm not going to try to take that northern town again. What I'm going to do this time is actually just try to break through the defense line directly. And yeah, we'll do that slowly but surely, just eliminate all these guys here. Okay, really? Really, Steve? It's like, I'm just gonna stare at them while they sleep. But yeah, they've got some strong units in there. This is probably one of their scarier ones. I know the Dark Knight one wasn't terribly something I want to deal with either. Okay, yeah. It's freaking dragon tamers everywhere. At least they figured out a gender in this game. Alright. Sorry if that was a terribly loud noise all of a sudden. Yeah, I leaned over to pick up a cable real quick, and kinda sorta accidentally dropped my headset. This thing's too heavy and falls off my head. Oh well. I have to say, very good expenditure of 20 bucks. Also, how did you manage to attack them sideways? What in the actual crap? Slash, slash, slash. I think he just wanted to attack from the front, that's what it was. It's like, I just feel like shanking a dragon today, guys. Don't feel like using lightning. Lightning gets boring. So I wonder if he gets an Ogre Blade or something. Does he get Abyss or something? Just like get some big ol' No, you know what? I hope if and when we find the Ogre Blade, that it's just the big ol' like Ghost Wave move from March of the Black Queen. That'd be awesome. I freaking love that move. Like as kind of nonsensical as it was, it's so cool. It's like there's just this giant blast of freaking ghosts. I mean, he's weirdly missing it. He did have it last game, so I wonder. Like, I know you can fight Destin. I wonder if he has one of those big AoE moves in this. I'd hope he does. I hope we don't end up fighting him either. Although I guess it's kind of weirdly fitting now that I think about it. Just because, yeah, we played as the female character last time, so there was no Destin. He could have been off. You know, sensibly speaking, it does work still, because they did that whole revolution thing. You know, Steve got overthrown and just kind of bailed. And then just right afterwards, Lanz went and picked up everybody else and made the actual overthrow happen. Also, screw this lady with her surviving on 1 health. But yeah, so then they did the actual overthrow. So it could still work. So then, like, Destin showed up and did all the regular A plot and all that kind of thing, because we didn't really save anyone. I mean, presumably Canopus would have just gone back and rejoined anyway. So we didn't save Ceradan, we didn't really save any of the Divas or any of that. Or Devas, or whatever you want to call them. They're the Divas of the wind. They're all like, oh yeah, tornadoes. Also, thank you, AI, for only healing when you're on critical health. Despite the fact that it took one of our strongest characters, what is it, like 8 rounds to actually beat this chick? Ah, dang. You sturdy, lady. You sturdy. Found an Arc Wand. Now, what are we dealing with here? He's got no healing items, so he's... Okay, so he's a back rower anyway. We've got some stuff to... Rush Pipe? Or Rush It, okay. I was gonna say Rush Pipe sounds hilarious. Also kind of nefarious, but okay. So we've got... This guy's crazy strong. This guy's crazy strong, but if we just go lightning on the back row repeatedly, should be able to beat that guy. We're not going to be able to beat him as is, so let's go ahead and do this. He's obviously aggroed onto Steve right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send Rick out this way. I'm going to send Butts out this way. We're going to send Vad out this way. I think we're probably going to have to send Barbara out to go have an archer contest with this guy back here. Actually, no, wait, you're probably going to be perfect against this TK squad too. So we'll do that. So everyone's going to branch out here and just surround him. Because what I need is for him not to have the option of escaping. Because last time that was the problem, he just kept escaping over and over. Right, yeah, they're all aggroed on him too. Alright, so you go ahead and aggro on them. Butts, you do the same. I think if Butts and Rick can combine here, that's probably going to be ideal. Barbara, I'm actually going to have you... yeah, you know what? You just do the same. Vad's going to go back on defense here. There we go. Honestly, one of the only things I really have to complain about on this game is like the fact that you can't zoom in and out like you did in March of the Black Queen. Which, granted, it wouldn't make sense to because the scale is much smaller. At least so far, anyway. Alright, come on, you guys. There we go. There we go. They got him from the side. Hopefully it's the correct side here. Not quite. Let's go leader. He went to sleep. Okay, good. At least Rick's effective. Oh, boy. Goodbye. You're not holding up too hot. There we go. Let's get him out of there. At least he got a good 100 off. Alright, Rick, I'm gonna need you to go this way. Also, it's Cheyenne. Up there. Wonder if they're gonna go ahead and help out, that was it, Good Springs? Gonna help deal with Good Springs? God, I love New Vegas. I don't know why I can't remember what's-her-face, that's Cheyenne's owner. It's weird. Why can't I not remember that? Screw your pumpkin shower. I'm gonna let this play out just a little bit more. We might take a loss. Yes, we got a Pendra. Good. Flame Pendra! Bam! Suck it. The friggin' magic artillery. You know what? That's what it is. In Lucht, one of the biggest plot holes, repeatedly, is the fact that they never explain how the hell anybody gets through their castle gates. Like, it's funny, like, it was always funny to me that you heard people say that the Knight of Lotus was non-canon and stuff like that, but they did go out of their way to explain how the hell people got inside different places. But yeah, no. Like, for example, there's technically only 2 times they've run into walls in that one. Like, full-on proper walls. Like, well, I guess technically 3. So the first one's Formido, and they basically show, like, it just opens up afterwards because the thing's supposed to be a trap. Second time, when they're at Astoria, they basically, you know, they show that it's attacked from both sides. So one side or the other manages to get through. Like, I think it's the twins that end up betraying them in one of the routes. So they end up getting them through, and then they open it up from the other side. There we go. They almost got it. They almost got it. So they can beat this squad too. As long as they don't have a leader. That's the thing. As long as they don't have a leader, we're good to go. What condition are you in? Not completely destroyed, so whatever, just pop a heal pack and finish this guy off. But yeah, I love that they make actual magic artillery a thing in this. Alright, please catch up to him before he escapes. These guys are crazy tough. Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to be able to catch him. Because we don't want to engage all of them at the same time. Okay, never mind. So go ahead and head back here. And we'll try to encircle them a little bit better next time. Right. Alright, Rick. Go here, and then just in case, let's get Nancy up here. Just to do a little bit of scouting. And we still got Katrina out here, actually. So you know what? We probably don't need that. You know what, Nancy? No, you know what we need to do? We need... I was gonna say Aisha's squad, but maybe not. Actually, wait. Barbara, need you to make a quick stop and ice these guys. No. Make that happen. Please, nobody aggro on her. That's the only reason I'm sending her alone. Is if they decide to aggro and they can't get out of there in time, this at least gives them something to work with. Come on, get away from that river! Okay, they've got the Siren Squad on them. Right. That doesn't look like anything I want to deal with. There we go. Either way, they're dealt with. So I'm going to let everyone recover for a minute. Right. I need you to face a different direction, please. There we go. So that you're actually not staring off into the horizon. Sure glad I didn't dedicate anyone to this road down here. Seems like a real dick move if they were to actually have somebody suddenly come out and intercept us at this point. So like, oh haha, we sent somebody out at the last second to go take your castle. Sure, didn't see that coming, that's fair. Honestly, that's another reason that I was more than happy to put out that rule. Because that happened! Like, that happens all the time in Fire Emblem. And it's kind of a dick move. They're like, oh yeah, these units, Nobody could have expected. Oh man, it's so surprising they teleported in out of nowhere. Oh man, what master tacticians. Like, dude, really, you couldn't just sneak them around? You couldn't make it so that somebody actually could, you know, do something about that? You just made them teleport in? It's just douchey. It's just douchey. You don't do that. Ah. The only reason I'm having Ceradan on defense is because, technically speaking, with his massive AoE, he's one of the few that might win on technicality just on luck alone. So I'm gonna leave that for a second. Okay, perfect. They're taking a nap. Barbara, finish them. They're relatively quick. I don't know if that applies in forests, but make it happen. Alright. Now we're gonna have an organized march here. We're just gonna go in and try to completely stomp the first unit we see, so... I'm gonna go out in a bit of a fan formation here. Do something like this. And then whichever one starts charging, we start pulling back. And then we'll kind of just envelop and deal with them at that point. So what I'd hope is, yeah, that they would kind of just run down, aggro, go right here. Presumably these guys are just sitting and recovering for now, and then gonna go and make a proper attack later. Also love that his name's Dude. He's a Black Knight, dude. Crazy psycho murderer guy. Dude. I mean, I guess if we're just gonna have Birdie Guy here. Alright, what is their situation? Got Raven, Dragon Master, and more Ravens. Okay. So, good. They're starting to aggro. Let's get you here. Let's get you here. Looks like they're probably aggroing towards Rick. Oh, crap. They got intercepted. I should have been paying more attention to that. Okay. Attack. Good. Retreat. They didn't even get any damage off there. Ooh, and they actually got fancier swords on their guys all of a sudden. I don't recognize those. They're like an evil version of the Blessed Swords. Kind of look like they're made of onyx or something. Actually, you know what they look like? They look like the friggin' rock short swords that nobody ever used in RuneScape. It's like it's interesting because they had an entire tier of weapons that, technically speaking, was equivalent to a bunch of things that didn't exist in the game. Because there was a running joke for a long time, like, oh yeah, you know, we didn't get any dragon equipment of this, that, or the other. And the way that it goes, you basically had a bunch of basic tiers, and the top one was just called Dragon. So, like, for the sake of explaining it, like, that Rune was the commonly available expensive one, so most people would usually be able to afford a set of that. And then Dragon was like the super rare version that's a slight upgrade. Okay, there we go. He's aggroed on Steve. We go in the mountains here. Surprisingly, they are a flying squad that appears to be walking? Huh. Yeah, it's because that Dragon Master... Wow. They'd be so much more threatening without that Dragon Master. Anyway. So yeah. But the thing was that it wasn't available for everything, so they literally had dedicated plot lines and everything towards getting that equipment, which made a lot of things fall apart the moment that they suddenly decided, oh wait, guess what everybody, we have all this other fancy stuff that's even better than that. It's like, wait, you had me do like 8 different quest lines in order to go pick up this sword, and now you're telling me it sucks? Like, what's the deal? And they're like, oh yeah, no, we just introduced this new skill, and you just basically repeat it forever, and then you get all this fancy equipment. It's an odd time. There's a reason that stuff went a little bit awry with that game, and why they had to release the old version again. They just didn't know what the hell they were doing for a lot of it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna retreat out of that because I don't want him to lose his gremlin. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're locking ourselves into a bad ending with all these retreats, but it is what it is. Okay, first off, formation swap. Okay. Simpson goes back here, they go up here, their only worry is now AoEs. It's alright. Technically speaking, he can get back into the fight now. Actually, yeah, formation-wise, you know, actually, having him... Yeah, having him lower a unit's defense is probably a bit more useful than the other way around. Okay, let's get that up in this. At the very least, we can deal with one of them. I feel like Rick would probably be the best. Saradin would definitely be the best for dealing with all these birds. But, oh well. Yeah, I know they're weak to lightning. Lightning! Oh, crap. I mean, they got a crit, so we might be able to turn that around into a Pendra. Guard, lightning, a little more. Ah, just slightly too short. It's always disheartening when that happens. I'm just sending out a quick text here. Let's see how my kiddo's doing. Poor girl's gotten sick, and it's kind of intense lately. Right, yeah, no, this ain't gonna fly. I'm gonna have everybody head back to town, and they're gonna take that town to the south and circle around to the back. I'm probably gonna split... I'm probably gonna have Steve and Aisha go one way and then leave everybody else on defense. See how they react to that. Alright, let's see if he can maybe get another hit off on this bird. I don't think he can. Alright, let's get you taking this town. See how they respond to that. Like, the north, technically speaking, is ours for the taking. We could just go to the castle right now, but this was the rule set that was put in place for the sake of keeping the run going. So I have to prove that those can be beaten in order to be able to continue on with the run. So are you gonna ask where a crazy demon dog do? 2. To avoid a notice, sure this terrain will be tough for a huge army like yours. A, you're a little girl, why are you saying don't give us any trouble? B, do you have no idea what a huge army looks like? Because this is, like, not even a legion. Man, you would have been impressed as hell by Rome. Alright. So, let's do this. Aisha, you're gonna come out here. You're gonna go and you're gonna take over this town. I know we're probably gonna end up losing it, but here's the thing. There's an opportunity to cut off this guy. So TK is more than likely going to end up breaking upon attacking that town. So, okay, Aisha. Maybe take a little bit of a more circuitous route here. Just to get you out of the way of that gigantic behemoth that's marching your way. But yeah, I'm hoping that they'll not bother to take this town to the south. We'll see who they decide to attack and how. Strategy, attack leader, please. Oof. Okay, so they're going for the statue. Interestingly, they are hitting the guy in the back. Okay, that was risky, and we took a loss, but it was worth it. They somehow won, but it doesn't matter. Rick can finish this off. Any of the casters can finish this off, because they don't have any healing items. Yes. The Rick is here. Oh, and he's right in front of Rick, too, so... Just attack leader. There we go, that dude's asleep. Leader's gone. Yeah, Rick's like the absolute counter to these guys. Fantastic. Actually, in fact, I might even just have him go and finish off the squad. Seems like the ideal way to do it. Oh, hell. That's some crap right there. Okay. I mean, they should be okay. I'm assuming they're going to take a couple losses from their grunts anyway. I mean, they're going to lose the fight. I know that. Could have been much worse, though. They didn't actually end up taking any permanent losses. That's perfectly fine. I kind of wish there was an option to split the little grunts into different squads. You know what? Nancy, how's your squad doing? You might be able to get some sweet levels out of this. Doing alright. You know what? Tell you what. You're gonna join Rick in hunting these guys. Yep. In that case, we can send Steve back to this town. Make sure that it's held down. I wonder if by any chance that might be why they didn't send anything to help that guy, because they have seemed to be pretty consistent about sending that guy alone for some reason. So who knows? We're under attack, she says, attacking the guy from behind. They're coming right for us! Self-defense, you guys. Self-defense, that's why we're hitting them with acid bombs from the rear. There we go. I mean, you know what? They did okay there. They did alright. Right, and Rick will finish the job. Goodbye, Mr. Dargan. Alright. We're good. We're absolutely good at this point. So they've got that. I think once we take this town, they'll probably start splitting up. That's what I'm thinking. And I don't like leaving it like this, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna send Vad back to base, actually. So he's gonna be guarding the base. Now we're gonna send Saradin up to the front line. So I want him on this... Actually, on this. And then we're gonna send Butts out probably over here. We're gonna send, let's say, Barbara out this way. So she's gonna come over here, guard this town. Steve's gonna push up to take the town to the north. Everybody else is gonna focus on kind of just encircling that big defensive line of theirs. Honestly, we could just leave Aisha taking on these guys forever, because she can just heal straight out of all their damage. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So she is going to focus on taking down this guy forever. It'll take them ages, like absolutely friggin' ages, but by the end of it, they might get a promotion. So, okay, Nancy, you go back to defending this town. Rick, I believe I already called off, but just in case. You're going to go this way, and then you're going to go this way. So I want to try and aggro them down that way. Meanwhile, Aisha, yeah, your job is just going to be to finish off this guy. Yep. Even if they keep hunting you down the mountain, you will keep climbing back up it. You know what's a shame? Did you know that we were actually supposed to get way more of the Ogre battle games? Turns out literally the only reason that there aren't more of them, because apparently Matsuno was just like completely on board to make a bajillion of these. The entire series was actually supposed to be like this, but apparently in Japan they get stressed out by real-time games or something. Like he was basically mentioning that they love the ideas of the games. They're like, oh crap, we hate the real-time thing though, you gotta make it turn-based. I don't know why they couldn't make this format turn-based, you know? I mean, that's basically what Himeko's story is, and it works out pretty darn well. I mean, it's on a smaller scale, but it's weird. It's on a smaller and larger scale at the same time, however that works. Like, I'm hoping in the future he'll expand on some of the maps on that one. Also, yeah, look, they're already they're already able to get solid wins on this guy if they can get him put to sleep. This is possible. They can do it, especially if they get combo attacks. It's doable! All he needs is one attack to completely overpower the entire squad. And I still don't know why they're getting alignment down from fighting this thing. It's probably from having a Gremlin on the team. They're constantly having differences. So the reason that I sent Butts up north, by the way, once they start moving, I want him to quickly take out that archer squad and get all the experience from them. I should probably send somebody else to do it, but that squad's still kind of risky, so there's that. Not to mention, he might be able to attack that Siren squad from the back if they decide to turn around, which would allow him to basically one-shot them and that's it. He's one of the few outright one-shot units that we have. Thrust, thrust, thrust! And sleep, and sleep. And this guy's just getting sedated over and over, and he gets killed by a gremlin. Nice! All that experience. Do we get a promotion? Please tell me we get a promotion. Come on, tell me we get a promotion! Little soldier grunt has evolved into friggin' Pikachu. Come on. You know you want to do it. Yeah, I think Nancy's... Actually, yeah, you know what? Nancy is probably the ideal trainer. Not Nancy, what's her face? Aisha. She's probably the ideal trainer for them, because right now they're getting 5 per fight. So if they're getting 5 per fight, that's pretty darn nifty. Now, what is your condition? And they're actually pretty well damaged. Just camp it up. Get a little bit of healing done. Right, Steve's going to be able to handle this. We're going to ignore that neutral town. We're going to take this one up here. We'll liberate this one eventually, because I don't want to deal with that frickin' Dragon Squad again. Man, this map is pretty brutal, I gotta say. Gee, who's left on this Archer Squad? So, I mean, they've got 5 healing items. They've got a pumpkin head and a gremlin. Right, so he can only do 50%. You can only do Thorkus. You know what? Actually, no. That's free XP. That's going to go to Aisha. Alright, but in that case, I'm going to have you head back to town. Who do we have over here? Cerdin. I'm going to have you pretend to attack. Alright, really, Rick? I swear, your habit of friggin' taking naps right outside of towns is getting a little bit annoying. Right, so Siren Squad is attacking. They decided to take on Steve. That'll end well. Right, so attack leader. I mean, you can attack them all they want. He's got frickin' lightning. Actually, wait. Yeah, this isn't going super amazing for him. But if the fight goes on long enough... No, it can't quite go long enough. That's what she said. But if they are going to get confident in an attack... You know what? Use that that heal pack and you can win it. We can do that. That'll restore some of them. I know it was partially a waste, but we'll deal with that. So he'll take that town. We'll go ahead and take out their leader. So he'll take out the leader, they'll be leaderless, they'll probably be pretty well damaged but get a chance to recover in town. Yeah, you turn around right now, sir. Swear to God, Steve. Why do you always pick the weirdest times to turn around? Oh wait, he can still actually hit her. It's weird. Alright, well, in that case we won it. I will be right back, though. Yeah, they technically lost, but they won. They absolutely won. So give me a sec here, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So, alright. So you're gonna go for attack weakest. Camp, and yeah, I need you just sitting over here. Whenever you decide to go attack them, good. So we got that town. That's causing them to attack. So it seems like every time that we end up taking over one of the towns past their line, they just bum rush. So, in that case, Rick, you're going back on defense. We're gonna have Saradin here doing his attack thing. I think it might be time to have Steve just bum rush the castle, actually. In the mountains. So... and you'll settle this with him. I'll just wait patiently for peace. Yeah, that'll work out great. Then again, if they're not going to leave anyone on defense, actually... and that squad's headless. They're not really going to have anyone pushing down south, so we could probably have Barbara move up, defend this town, and have Steve attack, although what condition is he in right now? His 2 units need a little bit of time to recover. But yeah, they're dumping everything right now. So Saradin's just going to do as much damage as he can, but we'll hopefully be able to finish them off. And yeah, Steve will actually just go ahead and take their town out from behind them. In fact, that might even just cause them to potentially give up. I mean, come on, Saradin. Come on, you got this. Holy crap, their words cannot say how much you don't got this. Then hit everybody. Let me Pendra. 1 turn short of doing a Pendra. Well, crap. Would have been nice to have him retreat out of that, but oh well. He's right in the front line, so yeah. Butts might have to lose several losing battles here. But he can beat that Swordmaster squad one-on-one. Aisha can beat this one-on-one. Steve can't really wait any longer, so he's taking that town. I don't know what that Dragon Squad's gonna do up north. Who else do they got in this party? So they got a crapload of birds. We need Rick for that. So Jill's the Siren Squad. They're getting pretty tired, though. Steve would be a hard counter to them. Pailong, you're the Ninja Squad. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. And then lastly, we got Dude, the TK Squad, and yeah, no, they're gonna die to butts. So we got options. We got options here. But due to the fact that they have some leaders out in the front, we might as well just start pushing forward with everybody. Come on, butts, you got this. You got this! Just attack leader. Dude! Can he attack, please? Thank you. Rudeness. Come on, one more attack. Excellent. They're leaderless, get the hell out of there. So that's 1-4 down. He should be able to accomplish more or less the same thing with the TK squad. I don't know about the others. Does he have any items? No, he's completely out. Okay, okay, everybody else needs to just buy him time. He needs time to recover. Hopefully Steve taking this town up north will sort out some problems for us. We might just actually want to give up this town entirely and have him retreat back to base and buy some items. Because if he can buy some recovery items, he might be able to beat everybody here. Okay, Siren Squad's going after Rick. go for leader. They're probably once again going to get all their turns first, because of course why wouldn't they? Oh, come on, get your second lightning off. Sleep, lightning, excellent. They're done here. So unless they heal, which I don't know if these 4 have healing items, they might. Okay, no they don't. So that's 2 defeated then. Because for all intents and purposes, the next fight that she gets into, if anyone so much as friggin' sneezes in the direction of their leader, that's it. Nancy, I don't know what the hell your plan is here, but whatever. We're gonna try to make this happen. You go for leader if you can. Missile, Vapor. At least they'll weaken this guy. They'll weaken him for butts. Yeah, that's fine. So this town might get sacked, and it will get sacked, but that's okay. That's okay, because Butts will be able to recover. Vad might be able to pull off some stuff here. The only downside of them taking that town is that, well, they'll probably just end up ignoring it, to be totally honest. Somebody to sleep. Oh god, that move is just the worst. Why was that something that was considered a good idea? Like that, if you were wondering why there's a picture of a pumpkin head with like on top of Rambo's head body, that's exactly why. So yeah, they're gonna take that town. Nothing much we can do about that. In fact, Rick, go finish off the Siren Squad. It's fine, they captured it, as long as he gets items. As long as he gets items, we're good. Vad might have to sacrifice himself. There's going to be a lot of that. But apparently it gets better after this, so... You know, we'll just deal as we'll deal. Deal as we'll deal as we'll deal. Please crushify this pumpkin and turn him into some friggin' autumn squash soup, because I'm sick of seeing his annoying explodey face. Who decided to give machine guns to pumpkins? Who does that? It's just a bad idea for so many reasons. I mean, of course they're going to be vengeful. Have you seen Halloween? They carve their faces on. Okay, and apparently they've also got infinite healing, so that's nice. Also, once again, that move is bullcrap. I mean that in the nicest term, or in the nicest way, but yeah, no, that move is absolute bullcrap. You know what? It's actually a little bit surprising that it hasn't come up in other games. My body, my greatest weapon. I need to put an exit gate onto Steve. Why do I not have that? Why have I still not put those exit gates on anybody? Right, so Vad, you maybe want to move at some point, or what? What's your freaking deal right now? Good, he's almost beaten this guy. Guess what time it is? Get blown away, bungholes! Goodbye. Thank you, Mr. Vad. Your service is greatly appreciated. So that is another squad down, meaning that, yeah, it's all up to Butts now. It's all up to Butts. We'll get back to town and heal. They lost a leader while sitting on a town, so I don't know exactly how that translates. Oh crap, actually Vad might have to pull this off too. Oh dang, I forgot to pull you back, dude, I apologize. You probably gonna die, y'all. Yeah. That's a shame. A friggin' shame right there. He was about to have his big moment, and then he got killed off. Oh well. Oh well, he tried. Man, if we get through this, them expenses are gonna be nuts. Okay. Shop, what do we have? Ooh, you can buy 3 of them. Will they carry the leaf? Yes, they will. Oh, I meant to have them carry all 3, but whatever, 1 will work. That's fine. Come on, finish them off. That move sucks. It's just plain Maine. Like, check it out, we got machine guns. Even if they only do half damage per each one, just seems like a very poorly set up thing. Like, honestly, it feels like if somebody were to combine together a Pumpkinhead doing Pumpkin Shower, and then like a Sorcerer or something, and then just literally anything else, like hell, friggin' another healer in the middle maybe, and then, let's say 2 Paladins in the front row. That crap is never gonna die. They're gonna just sweep everything under the rug. Anyway. What's your condition, Mr. Man? So good. Those are okay. Actually, I guess you really just needed 1 leaf, huh? Heal yo butt! Just butts in the gremlin. Just off in the front lines like dang heroes here. Right. End this. Get your vengeance. Why would you need to leave north of town to do that? Who knows? So he's got to beat this guy, and he's got to beat the Ninja Squad. Alright. Slash that leader up. Come on, cut him down, cut him down! Excellent. And he even leveled up out of that, oh crap! So, I think what might be a good idea is just to disband all other squads. He technically lost, so he's gonna be... Oh, what the dick? No! Come on! What is that? Oh, come on, game! Really? Really? The one guy that I need to sort out our current issues, like, no. He came from that town, but he got launched to another zip code way up north for some reason. That's frustrating. I really hope this doesn't happen again for that same friggin' reason. That's some nonsense. Can I maybe get some commands in before you attack again, please? As they attack these guys 1 billion times. Yeah, I would be really, really annoyed if it happened again for that exact same reason. Okay. So, for some reason, the ninja is aggroed on him. I'm not going to complain. So yeah, go after him, sure. Organization-wise, I probably don't want to pop anybody out right now. Yeah, we still have... You know what? We have Troy. Worst case scenario, ultimate line of defense, Troy. So... What do we got on defeated squads here? We got you. Disband you. We got Nancy. We'll get a couple units out of you. We've got Cerdin, so we'll get a couple units out of you. Okay. Form up a squad. So Mr. Troy up in the front. Got you over here. Let's get you. Probably over here, just like mass buffing Mr. Troy to the point that he's ridiculous. And we've got 2 soldiers, which we can probably pop back here. And there we go. That should be something. Exit the screen, very yes. So I'm not going to launch anybody else right now. Because if I do, there's a reasonable chance that Ninja Squad's just going to go aggro straight for them. With a dickery, okay. It's fine, they're still getting some stuff in here. It's perfectly fine. Like I said, they're going to be fighting forever. They're getting 1 experience per fight. So I think we might be able to actually get a couple of promotions out of that. At least that's how I understand it works. Apparently it's supposed to be you get 1 experience per each surviving grunt in the squad. And yeah, that just happens once per fight, but it doesn't count in training, which honestly it probably should count in training because it doesn't seem like there's a point where you'd have enough money. At least I hear by the end of the game you end up having enough money to do this, but at least early on where it would matter, there really doesn't seem to be a situation where you'd have enough you know, enough money to be able to train infinitely anyway. So it feels like they should get experience when they're in training, but whatever. Alright. If it ever gets to the point of a Pendra, I might just use her on these guys. Just artillery the hell out of them. Okay, I keep mashing start, but it's not letting me pause. Again, one of those like minor things that I feel they should have really kept from March of the Black Queen. It's like if you're into a situation where there's a lot of stuff going on, being able to pause and give orders during that time would be nice. Like a little delay. Like apparently you can pause on this screen, but I'm not sure when the timing works as far as letting it carry over to the overworld map. But we'll see. We'll see. See, like normally in March of the Black Queen, I'd be able to pause right here. Hang on. Let's do this. So you. There's item. Go ahead and use one of them power fruits, so that you're not endlessly beating each other up back and forth. Go ahead and break camp. And you just keep doing your thing. Meanwhile, let's see. Rick, you're finishing off these guys, right? Okay. Then they don't really have anyone on the right here to punish this, so I'm gonna move Barbara over this way. I think those guys in the camp there aren't really gonna do anything. Steve is gonna go ahead and try to head back to base to, you know, prevent anything unnecessary from happening there. We're getting there, we're getting there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Eventually these guys will run out of healing items. Funnily enough, it's kind of strange how in TO, in both TO and OB, they basically had a thing where enemy squads had healing items, but they always, like, whether it was squads or teams, whatever it happened to be, they had healing items, but they had a limited amount of them. So, like, for example, if you ever played the PSP remake, if you ever fought Nibeth, he needed reagents in order to be able to use his ability in that one. So I think ultimately he could summon in like 15 extra units or something like that, but then he would just run out. So it was it's interesting that they that when it came to FFT, they apparently just had an unlimited amount. Not sure why. But either way. Okay, come on, butts. Even if you die here, literally all you need to do, and crap, he's damaged. You need to get to the leader somehow. Yeah, they're doing some damage to him. He can actually lead them into Steve now that I think about it. He's gonna retreat. Here's the thing, though. If they're following him, yeah, he might be able to just lead them away from the base. But might not have to use Troy after all. If I'd had him, if I actually had him with those 3 healing items, he could take on that entire squad by himself. But such is not the case. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Alright, and one more fight, and they'll be done, and they'll hopefully finally get their experience, and okay. Now, I don't know if it's per victory or per fight. I thought it was per fight, but it's kind of looking like it's per victory at this point. And still, they're turning around and going towards the base. God dang it. Maybe I should have left him in there. There, finally. Frickin' finally. Arc Wand, good. Can I pause now, please? Pause, thank you. Why, that's so difficult to do. Alright. We're gonna go this way. Pretend to attack them. No, don't you dare. Don't you friggin' dare. Okay. Leader, good, she's dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead, etc. And Rick has improved even farther. Excellent. Okay, so we still have an ace up the sleeve, and, you know, in case this ninja squad attacks, hopefully Rick can pull off a miracle here. Please re-aggro them. Nope, we're gonna need Troy. Alright, Troy. Okay, good. He's deciding to run away now. So they're probably going to try to take back their town. Actually, they might go camp in their town. So Steve's going to go in. He's probably going to try to mop everything up. Aisha can go towards defending this place. Good. Barbara can probably keep this place safe. They're sleeping. Yeah, it would be risky to have Butts go in there. This bird squad... they're pretty much at full strength despite the fact that they're leaderless, so thankfully they can't swap leaders. What's the story with this guy? They're very tired, about to pass out. Yeah, no. Wow, what? Dude, his goblin is named Jank. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so they're gonna take a nap. I'm gonna have Steve take this town. First things first, go sweep up these guys. I know that you end up ruining your Chaos Frame by having your main character overpowered, but there's really no way around it. I need to use him right now. The only squad that I have that's similar in power is Butts, and that's only because of him, and the rest of his team is dead. So, at best, you know, if we get a crap load of money out of this, we're going to be able to revive maybe 2/3 of the team. But yeah, we're not looking so hot. Come on, Rick. You got this. You got this. You got the touch. Probably shouldn't use it in the workplace. Alright. That's a problem for another day, then. Yeah, there's a lot of free experience just kind of laying around here. But here's the thing, so as long as we hold the towns, we're okay. Yeah, this. Whew. That whole friggin' situation. You know, a little bit of preemptive preparation here. Let's go ahead and sell some things. Sell some of these extra items and such. Hopefully we don't need them. But what I want is a heal pack. Because I want to have a heal pack over on Troy there, just in case he gets knocked off the base. I want him moving a little bit forward, but I want him to pick up at least one, just to have it on him. Okay, actually we're going to buy several of these instead then. Alright, there we go. Good. Now, strong as this team. Pretty strong, but I can wait for them to go to sleep. Mr. Bots, please go up here and probably trade some units with Aisha. Steve, please take this town, thank you. Alright, the headless ones are moving about wherever. They're all scared of him. Good. Okay, so he wants to take that town, but he's gonna run. Come on. Come on. Go wherever. Just stay away from my HQ. You guys aren't getting another technicality win. Or it's like herding murderous sheep. Peter, got this. Got this. What the hell, Steve? Not the right guy. Stop having too much fun doing this. Yeah, technically lost. Wonderful. Right, that's not good. Friggin' murder sheep. It's doing some damage, though. And they technically won. As long as I get him back on the HQ, we should be alright. Almost launched them straight onto the said HQ. What I want to do is send Troy out. I need Steve to recover at this point, so I need somebody else on HQ. Alright, you need to go defend this place. Troy, why don't you go ahead and deal with these guys? Actually, if they can change items here, let's see real quick. Can you exchange items? Man's not really. They can't change. Well, I'm sure if they both stopped, they'd be able to change items. That's alright. It's alright. So Steve got to his destination. Butts will get there to defend the town. Looks like around the same time. What condition is he in? He's not going to be able to take a fight. Right, yeah, we're absolutely going to be tanking our Chaos Friend here. Just because this one stupid town. This one stupid squad. Dude, can you guys just die already so we can move on with other things? Ah, dang. You proceed to heal yourself. Probably going to want to pick up more healing items for him. Attack them from the back, so perfect. Alright, go for the leader, and yeah, if we need to use a Pendra here, we will. Come on, stop taking hits and actually give them, please. So he's powered up. What the hell, man? It's fine. They can do it. Condition are you in? You're in acceptable condition, I guess. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Some fancy ones, selling one of these swords. Short bow. And then we're going to go ahead and buy a bunch of leaves for him, and that's pretty much where all that will be needed. Because then he'll run down, he'll go sweep everything up, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. Stronghold commands, shop. 34 of them. Alright. So Troy's gonna give this one more go. Let's heal them up. Let's heal Troy up. And then probably leave the last one as is, because they're probably fine. Actually, no, we're just gonna go ahead and use it, because, to be honest, spending 10 to hopefully avoid 400 seems like a pretty darn good deal. So whatever. Do that. Now you deal with this. And I think Troy, at the very least, might be able to do something. Come on, just get a crit, Troy. Do it. Do it! It got double powered up. Excellent. He'll technically lost, but one more charge and he should be able to do it. Especially if he gets double powered up again. Okay. The thing where you have the items. Okay. That on him. Use the other one on the soldier squad. I don't care if they're technically disposable. I want to see them actually living through this, okay? Okay. So Steve's gonna go try to finish off the stragglers. Right, okay. So much for that plan. And back to base we go. Come on, Troy. Come on, Troy. You got this. Double powered up, come on. You can get this. They just need one more. Just need one more charge, and I don't know if he can survive it. God dang it. Okay. This item, if I hadn't healed that little soldier guy, they'd be in much better shape. Alright, Steve's gonna do this then. Gonna be in slightly better shape, so go ahead and take that one. Again, go ahead and go this way and go this way. We'll keep running into that same situation over and over. We're just shy of being able to kill off a unit. Thankfully, these headless squads are just gonna wander around. Otherwise, it'd be more of a problem. So realistically, there's only 3 squads left to really worry about. Which is this guy. We've got the one that's chasing us. This one I'm probably just gonna ignore, and then the one in the base here. Might not ignore it. Actually, I really kind of want to clean all that up. So that's a lot of experience just laying around. Strategy attack leader. I should have swapped him around. That's for sure. He's just going lightning on that dog now. But, are they going to get a win? Yes. Good. So they just pushed them off the base. Perfect. Perfect. However, they are going to try to take that town back. And assuming they're going to go ahead and attack again, let's swap this formation around. So let's get Steve up in the front. Double buff fairies right here. And then sort of this kind of thing. Yep. Come on. Take your town if you want it. Be able to attack these guys by chance? No, you are in awful shape. Okay. Wait, what? Whoa, what are you doing? What the actual crap are you doing, sir? You don't get to take towns. Get the hell out of here. Okay. So the thing is, I can't really leave him just loitering around. So bird guy, you know, I'm hoping all will be okay there. If they take it again, they take it again. Even though that's complete bullcrap and they're just staying outside of it, but whatever. Yeah, I need this one gone. Okay, if they're attacking that way, this formation should still be good. They've been repeatedly attacked from the back for some reason. Come on, don't decide to take the road. Road mechanic is nice, but honestly, I would really hope that that'd be less of a thing. I know you can technically set them to not follow the road, which I probably should start doing, because it's just throwing them off and throwing them all kinds of weird directions all the time now. Also, wait, why is he allowed to change directions exactly? Yeah, these guys are weird. For some reason, this guy is always on the left. Even when I set up the party, be attacking on the left. I guess they attacked sideways somehow. I don't know what happened there. They specifically made it so he'd be on the left to slash at the leader. Almost took out Steve. Let's change his formation around a little bit. Yep. Continue trying to take them out, please. Rick, what is your situation? Fully healed is your situation. So please try to finish them off. I'm kind of tempted to say, let's send Barbara out here. Then, worst case scenario, she can just snipe him from the back. It's kind of interesting that they've repeatedly decided not to send down their Dollmaster. Sleep, please. No, they're already asleep. Okay. Yeah, one more should be able to do that squad in. Alright, Butts, what's your condition? Please tell me they had a chance to patch you back up. Okay. You're in this. You're absolutely in this. I basically need the option to be able to possibly pull him back. Have him fight a second time. Really? This is what we're dealing with? Surviving with 1 health? Get the hell out of here. Alright. Probably gonna end up cutting this off right before the very end though, because my time is almost up for the day. And yeah. Do stuff. Eat them. Eat them. Why is everybody surviving with exactly no health? Seriously, are they just not following orders? Is that what's going on here? Are they too high of a level now? Like frickin' Pokemon now? And in fact, time to have Barbara go back and defend her town. It's time to have Rick go back and defend his. And in fact, we might be able to potentially make up for some lost chaos frame here. Because if they decide to take this neutral town, well, then we'd be seen as liberating it. In that case, I'd be okay with them getting healed up, because we might be able to make up for some annoying losses so far. Okay. Is he about to need to camp? Yes. Okay. Rick might be able to beat him to town. If only just barely. Looks like he's going for a road, I guess? It's unclear. Butts. Show them why your name is Butts. He cuts down everything, down to the butt, I guess. I don't know. Considering he was supposed to be a joke character, it's kind of amazing that he's become the best fighter in the team. Whatever. Such is how life goes, I guess. Okay. Those guys have camped, those guys have done that. He might be trying to retreat back to HQ, actually. Alright. Go get revenge on this guy, please. Barbara, just in case, I need you to go ahead and attack as well. Because there's a small chance. Again, very small chance. For some reason, he's afraid of archers. I don't know why that works. I'm pretty sure archers aren't a counter to them, but whatever. Meanwhile, this guy over here is just going full guts, I guess. That's what it is. Maybe he's just like off-brand guts. That's what it is. But he came from China, so he's butts. He's butts, the sort of grayish swordsman. Come on, go for the lead. Perfect. They finally swapped their order around. Go for the leader. Snipe that a-hole, please. Okay, good. He's gone. That other guy's gone. Yeah, go figure it's Barbara that comes in for the big win here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. Barbara, you earned your fancy bow. I don't know what else we need to promote you, but you earned it. Okay, we got this. That is, for all intents and purposes, a victory. Literally, all that would potentially win this is if this guy could nail an 80 somehow. Okay, he can't even target. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna direct one of these headless squads into that neutral town. Oh, they've been carrying a book the entire time, huh? Okay, so they're gonna finish off whoever's there. Steve, you're gonna go over here and you're gonna camp. And we're gonna kind of corral them onto this neutral town and try to force them to take it. That way we can get a little bit of extra reputation for saving it. Is that nefarious as all crap? Hell yeah, it is. You have no idea. That is just downright dirty play right there, but what can you do, right? She's actually starting to be good. How does that work? In fact, before I forget, let me buy her fancy bow right now. She has earned it. Friggin' hero status over here. Sell a couple of these spears. We need 270 for that thing. Sell a couple fools. We need at least one of those later. Probably saw one of these Satan's Blovas. I don't really see myself using more than one Terror Knight ever. Stock. I never plan to use those, so goodbye to them. Spellbooks can leave. Really don't need to sell anything else. We're pretty much good here. Okay. Exit the screen. You know, come to think of it, it kind of looked like they had a headband in it. Like one of those feathery ones. Maybe I need to buy one of those. Okay, so you go there. Barbara, you're gonna... Actually, Butts, you're gonna go right here. Barbara, you're gonna go right here. Alright, perfect. Meanwhile, the only thing standing between us and an instant game over is Mr. Troy over here. Alright, 5 feathers known to bring good luck. Well, let me buy one of those. I know I sold one earlier, and I'm sorry. Feels like they probably need hard leather. I know we have one of those. And we can't afford another one of those. Buy one of those. And the rest will be spent on leaves. Okay. Okay. So we basically won it. I went ahead and dropped a save right there. Just because, A, I'm pretty sure there's nothing they can do to actually win it. You can basically starve them out. Okay. Come on, go to that neutral town. Totally isn't shady as crap, don't worry about it. Like, I don't get it. They're surrounding us and pitting them in their town. We should see them as the good guys. I think this town's neutral. And I know they're supposed to be green. This one's brown, whatever that means. Okay. Continue pushing them. Gently, gently. Just a little bit more. Book of Wind was found. Nice. That should do it. So, it was captured. Man, look at that. They're just being so evil and capturing that place over there. I'm trying so hard to stop them, too. So, I mean, we're gonna have to do something about this. I mean, we're the good guys. We're supposed to do something about this. We'll save you people that we totally didn't put in danger. This is when I find out in the comments later that they're like, oh yeah, you missed the best character in the game, and they also gave you, like, a friggin' Ogre Blade or whatever, if you showed up and liberated the place while it was brown. Alright. Please kill off this demon. Then again, they kept saying don't bring any trouble to us. So we kind of just brought some trouble to them. Maybe there was a counter hint. Silver Hourglass, what the hell? Yeah, just in case that's a random drop, I'm saving that too. I've never seen this emulator crash, but it, like, every time a big old shiny thing happens, makes me wonder. Okay. Mr. Butts. Please, go ahead and enter the stronghold and tell me what they're up to. Dude, unique stuff. The king who created this kingdom used super duper power to beat up those Indio guys. Did he have Apocrypha? That's why the snow always falls north. That's totally Apocrypha. So, I guess they... yeah. Wait a minute, so... did friggin' Roderick show up here? What's... the deal with all that? Because I thought that was Roderick's thing. Alright, whatever. Finish, please. What's her situation? By the way, for the upper right thingy, I noticed that there's no reputation bar or anything. Oh, hello there, Mr. Pro Cow. Who I have to friggin' nominate as the champion of everything Armored Core related, by the way. Holy crap, you seem to win everything. Or nominate, as it were. Yeah, Barbara's got this. She's gonna get promoted like a mofo. Oh, you know what? Kind of a bummer that I stole that mirror now. Like, she's using an opposite element weapon right now. Probably could have turned her into a wind element. Oh well, maybe we'll get a sandstorm bow later. That's when I find out there's no sandstorm bow in the game. Then again, you know what? PSP lucked. Kind of had that issue. They're like, oh man, you picked ice as your favorite element? I'm sorry, that the ice elemental one's like 6 tiers below the fire one. Just so you know. Just we thought we'd let you know. Yeah, Barbara? Yeah, she's actually doing it. Like, she's actually earned friggin' hero status at this point. She was absolute garbage before. Now, out of nowhere, has just become the ultimate champion of the team. Well, no she hasn't. She's just gotten really lucky. But still, she's earned her promotion. Whenever that happens. Plate armor was found. Okay. So anyway, I know that it's just now that everybody's showing up. But I am out of time for today. But here's the situation. Basically, we've got Troy holding down the fort over here, 2 headless squads. We almost lost the HQ again. We've basically got Dragon Squad over here, 2 headless squads over here. They've got Dollmaster up here, and then we've got that guy to beat. So yeah, we're actually in good shape here. Actually can win it. So I know there's going to be probably all cutscenes and stuff like this afterwards. So basically going to go ahead and cut it off here. And yeah, I will see you probably tomorrow. Actually, maybe even later today. You know what? I think we might be able to wrap this fight up later today. So let's save it in 2 different ways. So let's save it in this. And let's go ahead and suspend it right here. And there we go. It's alright. I will see you guys later. I would expect in like 5 hours, give or take. Anyway, so see you next time. Take care, and have a good one.